welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then please do, and keep liking and commenting. I really love it when you guys do that. I do tend to read them and comment back or like them. So yes, thank you to those that do that. So let's see what your reading is about today. I've got the tea cards out. So the tea cards tend to give us like an area of your life that we're talking about. So let's just find out what area or aspect of this reading we're talking about. So you'll know straight away if this is going to be your reading or not based on what the information is. So something about your happiness for a start, but that's not a bad thing, is it? But let's see in what direction happiness. Oh, in love. So happiness in love. Okay, so this reading is a love reading about happiness in love. Now, I want you to know that happiness is something that you find within yourself. You can't find it in somebody else, but they can help you to feel happy. Okay, just wanted to clear that up. So actually, I'm going to pick the runes first of all. Let's see what energy this love reading is in with the runes. We have Isa. So something could be on hold right now. It could be that there's maybe you feel like your love life is on hold, or there could be, if this is about you and somebody else, it could be a lack of communication or just not moving in any direction. But we have some determination here and transformation. So there's an energy of there is a real connection within something here. Oh, hang on. I nearly picked up two then. Okay, and flow. This is very interesting actually, because Isa is all about ice and Lagos is all about water. So this feels to me like an energy of, through somebody's determination, there is a thawing. It's like there's something that's been through a bit of an ice age here, and now it is starting to thaw, and that's bringing some flow. It's a deep connection that's bringing some flow where it's been on hold. Now, Isa also has this energy about observation. So it's like observing the self. It's linked to the ego self as well. So you could have been really observing your ego needs within relationships at this time and come to the conclusion of some kind of flow within your love life, okay? So if you are in a relationship, this could be about the connection that you're in already. However that looks, I mean, it could be, you know, a long-term relationship that you've been in, or it could be an on-off kind of connection. So take it how it resonates on there. And for some of you, it could be that you haven't really been in a relationship, but there's someone that you like or something like that. Maybe there has been no communication or no, just no sign of anything, that now that's starting to thaw because of your determination in wanting to find somebody. There's a real flow of energy. Lagos, though, does hold the energy of fear at times. It's got the challenge of fear, where it's sometimes that knocks at you. There's a fear around being in a relationship maybe, or being in this particular connection, that kind of maybe holds you back. Not kind of, maybe does hold you back, okay? I'm going to just get some months of the year actually to do with this. So are we talking about right now? Yeah, we are. We've got July. So this is happening for you now. So those that aren't, I mean, say July, we've got like a few days left of July. And this video is timeless, so you can be watching this at any point in the year. But July is a significant month for you in this connection. So whoever you've been connecting with during this month, or if you have literally just met somebody in July, if you haven't met anybody yet, then this is happening for you in July, okay? So I'm guessing, to be fair, for many of you, you'll see this video at about the right time for you. Do we have any other months? In January. So January is going to be a significant month in this connection, that's going to bring a lot of happiness, okay? So between July and January is a really good time for this connection, gaining momentum, increasing, becoming more. Let's see. have door, opportunities waiting for you. So this opportunity is waiting for you. It's almost like maybe you can see the door, maybe you're a little bit afraid to knock on the door. We have Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. So I'm going to go with the stubborn part of that one. So this could be that the opportunity's there, but somebody's been stubborn in this. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. So I'm getting the feeling that someone is feeling like they don't know whether they want to, or perhaps have held back, and that's why there's been this Issa energy there. Maybe two people have been just like stubborn within this, and that's what's created this ice. It's what's created this kind of like stalemate, if you like. There's no movement there. Now, this could be for some of you that you've just been stubborn in, like, I don't want to meet anybody, or I don't want to do anything. I'm quite happy on my own, but you've had a realisation maybe you're not. And through that stubbornness, you are over the worst of it now. So it's sort of like, you know, any difficulties that you've been having in your love life at this time, it's all about to change. That door, you can open that door. You have the ability to open it. But why are you afraid to open it? What is the fear around opening that door? Oh, my throat seems to have gone a little bit. That could have some significance. Okay. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Maybe you feel that this person isn't good enough for you. For some of you, you may feel like you're not good enough for this person. So there's something about standards there, but also beware of self-delusion. So it's, you may be, the fear could be illusion actually. It could be that you are finding faults within this as to why you can't go for it, why you can't do this. But it almost seems like what I'm getting from this is there may have been a temptation to go for something less than this in the past, because you had a fear that or perhaps you wanted something that was easier for you. But what you've noticed is within this connection, within this particular scenario here, it's everything that you've wanted. Is what it looks like on there. So don't illusion yourself into going for something less because you don't think you're worthy of something more. Because this, what I'm feeling from this is very powerful. It doesn't normally come out like this, so specific. But it feels like you've been stubborn around this because there's this, it's almost like a feeling of if this person is very good looking or something like that, oh, they're going to run off with somebody else, they're going to leave me. So you go for something a little bit less because you'll feel like, well, you know, they'll stay with me because they're not as good looking as me, sort of thing. I'm getting the sense that you're a very good looking person, that you are very attractive and people are usually attracted to you. And I feel like the person here, they're also very attractive. And you see the opportunity, but in the stubbornness about going for it, going into it. So it's almost like, you know, I'll go for something. It's a bit like having the opportunity. Let's talk about a car, yeah? So it's a bit like you've had the opportunity to buy a Lamborghini or something, I don't know, whatever car you find fancy, okay? I'm not great with cars, so I don't know. And you can afford it, but you know it's going to be looked at. You're afraid maybe somebody might try and steal it. You feel that there might be some hassle or something around having that, even though you really want it and even though you're really attracted to it. You feel that there may be something that is going to try and take that away from you. So you go for, say, like I don't know, a Nissan Juke or something, because it does the same kind of job. It's not exactly what you wanted. It's not as attractive and things like that, or it's just, you know, but it's there kind of thing. It'll do the job, you know. But there's something about this that's kind of like making you feel now, what if I could go for it? You know, having some faith in yourself to be able to go for what you want. Seek out information that will help you. So perhaps you need some guidance at this time from somebody that you trust, someone that you can talk to about this. It feels like you're stuck on what to do here. Whoa. Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So I feel like with indecision here, it's going to create an issue. It's going to create an issue in the fact that you possibly could miss out on something here. Because somebody else will buy that Lamborghini, you know what I mean? Somebody else will go for that. And then you're going to feel like, oh, I wish I'd gone for it when I had the opportunity, when that door was knocked, when I had the ability to knock on that door. Now, you may be feeling like there would be problems in the future if you went for this because of these things that we've talked about, you know, somebody trying to take that from you, or you putting it on a pedestal, that kind of thing. But I feel like the warning here is more a problem of you not being able to get what you wanted. You're not being able to have what you wanted through fear of losing it in the first place, if that makes sense. It's almost like you're fearing losing it. And this, I'm talking to whoever is listening to this. This is a situation where this is available to you, okay? This isn't a situation where you're being blocked or this person doesn't want to talk to you anymore. It's not that kind of situation, okay? This is a situation where I feel this person is available to you, or this relationship is available to you. You're either already in it and it needs to be expression coming from this to thaw that ice. Or for some of you, this is someone you're about to meet, but you're feeling like, oh, you know, you've put them on a pedestal in some kind of way, basically. Affairs with your family. Okay, so there could be this feeling as well of like, what will they think? What will my family think? I've got this, I don't know if this person that you like, perhaps they're very well known or something. They're very, perhaps they could be like a celebrity kind of status or something like that. Or some kind of entrepreneur, but really well known, it feels like. And that could be stopping you from, because then you'd have to, you know, introduce them to your family and things like that. And I feel like there's an issue with that. There's an issue with them being part of your family. Yoke, feeling tied down and frustrated. I always see that as like some kind of weird belt, if that makes sense. You're very frustrated with this situation right now because you know what you want, but you feel like you can't have it. And it can make you feel very down. It can make you feel very frustrated. Like, why can't I just have what I want? So why are you holding yourself back? There is that fear there, we know that. Okay, so there's something as well about money on this. Now this could be, maybe there's a fear around you not having enough money within this, or this person not having enough money. Something about money though around it, and a fear of spending too much money or not having enough money. There's something that you want to do. I feel like there's some kind of venture or something that you would like to do, but you don't feel like you've got the money to do it. But in the thoughts of doing that, you kind of are spending money, but really you need to save some money is what I'm getting through from this. Now this feels like a side note to what this reading is actually about, but maybe it's significant within this connection because perhaps you feel like you don't have enough money within this, you know, or you don't have enough to give, or like I said, if this person has got some kind of celebrity status, or you know, they're very well known, or seem to have a lot, you may feel like you don't want to enter the relationship feeling like you haven't got as much. Maybe there's a fear that this person will see you as a gold digger or something like that, you know, or trying to take something from them, which may be holding back as well, holding you back or holding them back from you. Let's see what else we have. Talk. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. See, I am getting this. I feel like this connection here, it's about love. It is about love. It's about someone that you really are very attracted to, really feel a deep connection with. Now, there's also, though, feels like some kind of opportunity with business too. Maybe you want to go into business with this person, but again, if you feel like they've got the money and you haven't, you may feel a bit of a way about that, feeling like, oh, are they going to think I'm kind of coming in on the love angle, and then trying to take their money, sort of thing. So there's a want to express something on a business level, I feel. Now, this I feel is news in terms of there's an opportunity coming with this relationship. It's almost like it's a double whammy that's coming in. Now, a signal for this, I mean, it's a stalk on here, but I feel like you may see herons, or a heron, and that's going to be a signal for you about this opportunity coming in. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So again, it's like that's what this Easter is talking about. That's why it's on hold, because there's this indecision about what to do. So what do we do about that indecision? What can we do about it? Pleasure with a close friend. That's what we do about it. I feel like this could be a close friend for some of you. It could be somebody that you're very close to, that you have a good connection with, but you need to break the ice a little bit with how you feel about this person. Maybe they don't really know how you feel. Maybe you haven't expressed that to them, or you're waiting for them to express to you how they feel about you. But it feels like there's definitely a deep connection here with a close friend. And it does feel like there's a lot of indecisiveness on both sides. There's a lack of communication on actually what people want within this. Okay, so you may feel like you're just kind of going along with it, just floating about a little bit, when actually you want something a bit more stable, a bit more committed. What was that? Mountain road. You're on the road to success. So this is about love and happiness, and it feels like if you aren't happy in your current situation financially, and you're not happy currently in your love situation, these things are going to change, and there's a lot of happiness around that. And this is happening in July. Now, like I say, we've only got a couple of days left of July, so this is going to be literally very, very quick for you, very, very quick. And in that January, that's when things are going to really change, really pick up for you. Just going to get one more on here. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So maybe you're going to have a holiday with this person, and that's what's going to help to break the ice and allow things to come to fruition, come out. But it's definitely something about needing a rest. So perhaps you're taking some time away from your work currently, or taking a break, if you work for yourself, that kind of thing. Maybe you're just taking a little bit of time off from what you would normally be doing, okay? Just allowing yourself to rest up and relax a little bit. Okay. I'm going to get the tarot cards out then now and see what we have around this. So let's get some information on this love connection then, right now. Okay, so half the pack fell out. We're not doing that. Although that was the King of Wands just there. So what is this love connection all about? This happiness in love. The Ten of Cups. Well, that just says it all, really. But this just clarifies that we're talking about consolidation here of happiness in love, but happiness in environment as well. Okay, this just feels like a nice environment. You've got like the couple there and the children there and the house there and the rainbow there. Now, what was the rainbow again? The most difficult part of a situation is over. I feel like there's recently been a breakthrough within something here that's kind of shed some light on things. It's kind of allowed you to realise what it is that you want, I feel. And there's now this feeling of heading towards contentment. you know, that flow of energy. We're breaking the ice here. Something's broken in the ice within this, and it's allowing that flow. And we've got the Three of Cups on the bottom as well. So this is celebration to do with union, connection. Sometimes this comes up when there's like, you know, a wedding or something going to happen. So perhaps there is some kind of celebration about to occur in your life, and it just brings more of that happiness for you. Got the Three of Swords in the reverse position. So this normally signals forgiveness. You know, you may have felt, I don't know why you'd want. Okay, maybe for some of you, that is why this is on hold or just frozen at the moment. Maybe there's been some kind of argument or some kind of disagreement, and there's a need for forgiveness or something here. Let's just clarify that a little bit more. That might not be for everybody. That might just be for some of you. Okay, Temperance in the reverse position. So something about being impatient. Maybe there's a need for forgiveness because somebody wasn't patient enough here. Perhaps somebody asked for a bit of a break, or just to cool things off for a bit. Maybe just to slow things down, and someone else didn't want that, or didn't allow that. So there's a need for forgiveness around that kind of energy on this. Let's just see what we've got. Are there any? So what's the challenge on here then? What is this about? What is challenging about this? Something about pride. There's something about pride that's challenging about this. Maybe, again, going back to that scenario of like putting somebody up on a pedestal, that kind of thing. You know, if this person you feel is shining quite brightly, stands out, perhaps I do get the sense of this person being in the limelight. You know, perhaps they've got they're on social media or something like that, or maybe that is you yourself, but it feels like it's more the other person, the person that you're inquiring about. The energy of the Six of Wands is it's having triumph and victory and moving forward, but also that pride, you know, having pride in something here. So maybe your challenge here is about, you know, getting over the pride, being part of it rather than seeing it as a competition or a challenge. Because it feels like there's an energy of wanting to work together on something. So if this person is quite well known or something like that, it feels like they are actually going to help you to bring more of yourself forward as well. We have the High Priestess here. So this is, you know, I feel like you kind of been guided by your intuition on this. You started to uncover some intuitive knowledge or knowing that there's something to look at here. There's something to be aware of. You're weaving this web. You are manifesting this, what's going on in your life right now. This whole situation, this relationship, the love that's coming into your life and the want for happiness within it, it's all there. But you've been shown something recently that is, you know, you kind of switched onto it now, that's allowing you to see this situation of like, I can actually see something more here, something better. Maybe you've taken that Lamborghini for a drive a couple of times or something and realised, like, actually, I'm quite comfortable with this now. Could be. So let's see. What else do we have for you? What advice do we have for you with this? What advice do we have for you? Let me just... Okay, so we've got the Lovers as the advice. Now, the Lovers also, I feel like this is about choice. So your advice here is you have a choice, okay? You have the choice. You can go for this and enjoy it. It feels like it is linked to your happiness, your love. There's a lot of sunshine and rainbows in this reading. You can choose to do that. If you choose not to, that is fine as well. But it will be you going for something maybe that is not quite as what you wanted. I almost feel like you've gone for other things before and realised actually it doesn't quite match up to what you want. It doesn't quite match up to this. And you've had that realisation, but you're still trying to search for that, knowing the whole time that this opportunity is there waiting for you. So see the angel in the background. That angel is almost like, it's like trying to guide you, trying to show you, trying to express to you. And I feel like this whole connection is helping you to really access some happiness that you didn't realise you needed or wanted. It's helping you to really drop into spaces in your heart that I feel you didn't really know existed. There's something very, very significant about it. There's something about the snake as well. So there's a little bit of an energy here about being tempted or temptation. It's like this feels very, very tempting to you. You try and turn your back on it. You try and look away from it. You try and ignore it, but it tempts you back. It keeps tempting you back, and you're confused by that, I feel. You're very confused by that. But you do feel that there is competition. It's like you're looking at it like it's a competition instead of dropping into actually what you want from it. And we have the Hierophant. So this is like having wise counsel. This is the kind of the priest energy. So this is finding your power within this connection. Doing things traditionally, allowing yourself to, I feel like you do like the idea of something traditional here, which by that I mean, like settling down, marriage, that kind of like, I don't know, house on the hill sort of energy, family orientated energy, creating a family unit. It feels like that is actually what you want, right? And he said on the cards, and it is literally on the cards. So this is what you have to make the choice. You've got this choice to make, and it's available to you by the look of it. If you were to transform the energy and recognize, what you are determined over, what it is that you're looking for, there is flow there. There's a real flow of energy. You may have been dreaming about this, or you've had some dreams or some kind of vision or dream about this. And that's, I feel, made you want to mend things. It's made you want to do something different, rekindle something almost, okay? So there's an energy here of, there's a lot of webs around this, a lot of webs. So perhaps spiders are significant to you right now. Maybe you're seeing a lot of spider webs or a lot of spiders, but there's something about the webs that is like, you have the ability to weave the web that you want, and what kind of thread are you going to use to weave that web? Are you going to use nice strong thread or some weak wishy-washy thread? If you want something long lasting, then you have to find something suitable and sustainable. And it feels like that's what this is here. It's something that is very sustainable. But you've got to watch that indecisive energy. Remember, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Now, there's a web, where was it? The High Priestess, the web on top of her head, through following your intuition creates a strong web. It creates a really strong web that's going to catch all the flies. It's going to bring abundance. And the web on there is really flipping wispy. Look, it's like it's going to blow. The next gust of wind is just going to blow it off that tree. It's not been properly done. And I feel like there's something here. Maybe it's some kind of conversation or some kind of exchange that's not complete with this. There's something incomplete. And it's incomplete, and it feels incomplete, and you want to do something about it. The Star, you've been asking for this. This is your wish fulfillment. This is what you wanted. And it's almost like it came to you, or it's come to you, and now you don't know what to do about it, because perhaps it's taken you by surprise. Maybe it's sort of like you thought, oh, well, you know, I was going to be ready for this Lamborghini in like the next 5 years or something, but I wasn't expecting it to be here now. And for some of you, maybe you've still got the Duke. You've still got the Duke, and there's also that Lamborghini. And that could be, it's sort of like a bit of an ex situation. So this could be you, or it could be this person that you feel they've got an ex still, that they're not really letting go of. And for some of you, it could be you that perhaps still has this person in the background, but you feel almost like they're not at the same standard as this Lamborghini, okay? There seems to be that kind of energy that I'm getting from this. But you made a wish, or you made some kind of intention a little while ago, some time ago. Could have been in the winter, I'm not sure. But the energy of this, you could have wished it on a star or something like that. But the energy of it has brought this opportunity in. It's brought this love connection into your life, okay? And you know what this is. It's that whatever first popped into your head, this is what this is, okay? And you know what it is. You manifested it. So don't turn your back on it. But again, it is your choice. You have a choice in all of this. So let's get a final outcome on this for you now. What is your final outcome here? The Seven of Pentacles, a long-term investment. And I feel like this is investment not just in a love situation, but also in a business situation. It feels like it's combined. It's like two things. Something has been teaching you about love. As this particular connection has taught you a lot about love. It's taught you a lot about nurture and about really appreciating what you have, and your worth as well. It's really helped you to appreciate your worth and what you bring, and you're starting to see now actually look what I can do. Look at what I can do. Look, I've created all these apples and pentacles on this tree. But I feel like this connection has made you realise that perhaps this person inspires you. Perhaps they make you feel good about yourself, and you like that. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here. So if that resonates with you and you would like to look into this a little bit more, then please do get in touch. My details are down in the description box. We can find out more dates and things. We can get specific on the type of person. I can explain who the person is, so that you can get more of an idea of what to look out for if you're not quite sure, but I think you probably are. But yeah, if you want to talk more about it, please do get in touch. My details are down there in the description box. I do answer 1 or 2 question readings as well. You just drop me the money through PayPal, send me the question on email, and I'll send it back to you within a couple of hours, unless it's in the middle of the night. Then it might be a little bit longer, but usually with no longer than 12 hours will I get back to you with your questions. Okay. Okay, so have a blessed evening, everyone.